What's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video where today I'm going to be showcasing you a team with Greedent, Drapion Safe Swap, and Shadow Crobat in back. I've been having some success with it in the Go Battle League. Greedent, as cute as they come, but don't be fooled. This fat little squirrel with its smile can be dangerous. And it's also a double crunch team with both Greedent and Drapion. They both have access to crunch. With a double poison team, what I like to do is safe swap Drapion when I can, because that way I can lure out something like a Whiscash, because a lot of people are running Whiscash in this Remix Cup meta. And if I'm able to, I shielded this because I thought it was a close combat, and they're actually running close combat, so a nice shield there. And if they swap in their Whiscash, I let the Whiscash take out my Drapion, doing as much damage as I can. And then with Bullet Seed, Greedent is actually able to farm down and come out with a lot of energy. And Greedent with moves like Body Slam and Crunch can be really dangerous with all that energy. So you see Greedent just Drapion destroying there. After we got the Surfetch out of the way, we Poison Sting down, and Cresselia and Nidoqueen were no match. So the opponent gave up a little early. Like, who knows? I could have had something super weak in back. So if I was them, I wouldn't have given up that early. But G to the G. And we go on to the next game. Here we go. The new Rise setup allows him to fast forward and skip like that. Greedent versus Greedent, the battle of the chubby squirrels. He starts a move ahead of us, which isn't great. But we're going to play it out. We're not going to give up because we lost one turn. And now I'm expecting him to throw right away, so I'm able to sneak in a Bullet Seed. So now I'm actually ahead on energy. And I go right for the Body Slam. I get the denial, which is great. So I know I'm ahead. I also know that my Greedent has a fairly high attack, so I may win CMP if we do CMP tie. I know he's currently at his, or no, we'd get there at the same time. So because we get there at the same time, I decided to go for a crunch. It hits just a little bit harder. I think, I'm not 100% on that, because it's not stab, so maybe it evens out. But crunch does have the debuff chance. And then you see we simul KO. And then I'm wondering, like, all right, what shall I come in with? Drapion's safer, so I might try and come with that. But I met by a Whiscash. So I swap instantly into my Glalie. An Ice type, a Glalie. This game is over. We have no chance. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta play it out. You just gotta try your best, and you'll always have success. I do sneak in an Air Slash there, which is getting this Glalie a little bit low. So could it still be possible? We're going to try and Air Slash this all the way down. I realize I can't quite Air Slash all the way down, so I do throw the Poison Fang here. I'm hoping he lets it go, and he actually does let it go, which was pretty surprising to me. So I'm going to get off a Poison Fang here. Best case scenario is this is CMP. I get a shield from the Poison Fang, and it's CMP. I don't think Crobat gets to another move, so I'm letting it go. And now it's all up to Drapion. And I know he's going to get some multiple Mud Bombs here, so I'm going to let this first one go. And I'm just trying to sneak in as many Poison Stings as I can, knowing that he's going to throw energy. And I snuck in another Poison Sting, as you saw. So now I'm going to try and get to 3 Aqua Tails. And I'm going to judge. I'm going to use my judgment. If Aqua Tail does enough, right here, I'm going to use my judgment. If it does enough, I can just go for 2 back-to-back. If it's not enough, I might commit to the Crunch. And I commit to the Crunch because I wasn't sure. I think 2 Aqua Tails might have been enough, but Crunch, playing it safe, I was keeping track of Whiscash's energy, so I knew it didn't quite have the Mud Bomb. So I was able to go for the Crunch there. G to the G. That was looking tough, right? The Glalie. Our opponent did misplay. If they shield the Glalie, pretty sure I lose because I wouldn't get that debuff off or the shield on the Whiscash. Greedent versus Clefable. I go straight into my Drapion because Greedent doesn't really want to, I don't know. Basically, I go into Drapion more often than not just to try to stir up some ruckus. And I'm already thinking this is good because I'll be able to farm down this this Diggersby with either one of my other Pokemon. I could try and Bullet Seed it down, or I could try and Air Slash it down. Gonna depend on how much damage we take. He's going straight Fire Punch. I really didn't want to get baited, so I took the risk that he was going to go for an Earthquake before. I go for a Crunch here, which, once again, I'm not sure if Crunch does more raw damage. It looks like it does. It looked like that did a little more than the Aqua Tail. And I got the defense drop, which is nice. Here I'm hoping he doesn't get to 2 Fire Punches, but I know he very well might. Come on. Yeah, he's going to get there. Gets to another Fire Punch. I'm like, well, I got to shield something eventually, so I do commit a shield, which kind of stinks. Maybe I should have kept it. In comes Mandibuzz, and I'm like, oh, this is not looking great. Crobat and even shields can put in some work, but after I've already taken that damage, I'm pretty much in foul play range, so I decide to catch. But once again, this is an uphill battle to climb. I'm just going to get off these body slams. Greedent looking cute as ever. The Spam Meister, Greedent. But at this point, I'm like, this is kind of bad because... you know what? You know what my only play, I think, was to try and sneak that Bullet Seed through. But now I farm down instead. I still have the shield for Crobat, but he snuck in a Snarl, unfortunately. And we're just over farming, trying to sneak one in. It's going to be kind of close because we did catch that earlier foul play. And check this out. We throw right here, so this way we got the denial, but if he already has it, we lose. And check that out, CMP. So we were one away from another Poison Fang. If it wasn't for the one Snarl he got through, or if we were able to sneak an Air Slash through, we actually would have won that game. But that's part of the game, right? Sneaking in moves. Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. And you saw earlier, like in this video, I was able to get on the fortunate side of a lot of moves sneaking through. So sometimes it goes for you, sometimes it doesn't. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Kanto Raichu. Very cool. We keep starting a turn behind, which kind of stinks. I was skeptical if he was going to Wild Charge right away, so I let this go. It hurts pretty significantly. Greedent, another close-up. He likes the camera. Going for a Body Slam. Does some nice damage. Opponent doesn't throw right away, so I Body Slam here. Takes out the Raichu. In comes Obstagoon. And then I aggressively swap into my Drapion, and this is perfect. This was so risky, but it works out. Honestly, this is really lucky, because if my opponent had just stayed in with the Obstagoon, I almost certainly lose this game, because I believe Obstagoon should beat Drapion even shields. And yeah, fortunately for us, they swapped into Hypno, because they kind of panicked, and we're in a pretty comfortable spot here. I actually farm all the way down because Drapion, a Dark type, is going to have a positive matchup against Hypno, a Psychic type. Just going for Aqua Tails. And we already got a shield because our opponent's like, I got to shield something. Then we switch into Crobat, and this is pretty much game, set, match. You're going to see me shield here because I kind of lost track of Goon's energy. So I didn't want to get like Hyper Beamed right there with shields up. So I just shield the first one to be safe. And now I know there's no way this could be like a Hyper Beam, so I let this one go. He gets the boost. But we've already done enough damage where he realizes it's over. It's always the unnecessary boost. It's always a boost when the game has pretty much already been decided. We win that one, and we're on to the next one. These battles are all in quick succession. Sometimes I know you guys don't like it if battles are like picked and chosen, you know. So these are all in quick succession in chronological order. Our opponent throws the Poison Fang right away, so I'm actually going to store Am I going to store? No. I'm going to throw the body slam to do some chip damage, but I want to get out of here because we like to lure out things with this team. Switching to Drapion. And our opponent, check this out, they don't switch. So I'm just like, all right, I'll throw my Aqua Tail. Shield if you want. Boom. Bye-bye Nidoqueen. So I feel like we're in an okay spot. Going for a Crunch here. Crunch, better move, more energy efficient, also has the debuff chance. Oh no. Oh no, our app crashes. Our app crashes. So we're getting back in as quickly as possible. And I'm like, oh no. My tapping's unresponsive. My Drapion. And then I'm like, wait a sec. Did my opponent surrender and give me the game because they felt bad? And then I realized that I'm living a lie and I see the good in people too much. And no, they're tapping the whole time. We fast forward and yeah. But yeah, I basically restarted my app again after that happened. And I just go for a Shadow Ball here just in case he tries to flex. But even a Shadow Ball wouldn't have KO'd from there. And then he throws a move just to add insult to injury. And we lose. And then I was upset. So I looked. And his name was Harrison Jack. So you're lucky, Harrison Jack. I had you, man. I had you if it wasn't for my app crashing 2 times in the single battle. Even if it only crashed 1 time and then it let me resume, I think I would have had you. But that second crash made the difference. And there we go. 3-2 set, but could have been a 4-1. And then we approach the next set. But yeah, let me know, guys, how you're enjoying GBL Season 9 Remix Cup. As this next battle starts. This one, I started recording like mid-battle, so sorry, it's like it just pops in there. But basically, I believe we led Greedent into Obstagoon. We switched our Drapion, and they stayed in. So I actually got a shield. He comes in with a Cress, and I'm like, okay, maybe he's trying to lure out the Greedent, because people like to do that sometimes. I do shield a Moonblast, so this tells me they're probably not running Future Sight, but like Crobat's pretty glassy, so I'm still gonna shield that. I feel like the safest thing to do here is to stay in, because this will allow me to see what's in back most likely, because I doubt they'll come in with the Obstagoon. And I overfarm a little bit, as you see. The Psycho Cuts do add up though, since they're super effective. Shadow Ball takes out Cress. What's going to come in? It's a Kofagrigus. So I store my move and then I switch, because I knew a lose con would be if I throw that Shadow Ball and they catch it on the Obstagoon, I am done for. So yeah, I know they're going to try and switch Goon eventually. They do a nice job of throwing it before, like they timed it so I couldn't really throw my Body Slam before the Cross Chop got off. I would have had to like blind throw in order to do that. But I take it out. I have some residual energy. And honestly, like, this Crunch will do a lot, but since I have that Shadow Ball store, that Shadow Ball should KO even from this range. But yeah, Crunch takes it out. I'm not going to bother Body Slamming because I'm not sure it would even KO from there. Be close. He takes me out. I've got the move stored, and we ballin' out here. We ballin' like Kanye and his new album. Anybody listening to that album? Man, it's kind of weird. I don't like all the songs, but there's a couple I love. Man, I'm blanking because I just listened to it for the first time today, but let me pull that up. Shout out to Kanye West. Maybe if he takes up Pokemon, we can have him on the channel one day. Yeah. Okay, so Hypno, you want to throw after 5 Bullet Seeds if you're ever in this matchup. That's the preferred timing. Or after 1 Bullet Seed if you can. And so check that out. We get the debuff and we sneak in a Bullet Seed, which is amazing. Could throw him there right away. But I think what I decided was I wanted to CMP, because I almost knew they were going to throw their punch right away. So I get off a Crunch. I CMP tied him. And I'm actually going to shield, because I know I can get to another Crunch And otherwise, this Hypno might be a little bit of a pain to take out. So I get off another crunch here. And not quite enough to KO. And actually, check this out. I let him confusion me down. Because I want to Poison Sting down this entire Hypno and come out with a bazillion and 4 energy. Exactly. But look at this. Poison Stings. Oh my gosh. I've already got 2 Aqua Tails loaded. What comes in? A Pidgeot. And I'm like, okay, this is a little sketch box. But Pidgeot takes it a little bit to get to its first Feather Dance. So I think I threw that at a bad time. I think I let him get a free Gust in. Lag. Oh my god. Got another free Gust because of the lag. Aqua Tail takes it out. And then there's a Fighter in back. And I'm like, G to the G. Get out of here, my champ. Crobat is saying not today. And if he would have gotten to a move, I would have just shielded it regardless. Because he's only getting to 1 move in that matchup. On to the next one. What was the song I was thinking of, though? No Child Left Behind. I'm listening to it right now behind the scenes. Greedent versus Haunter. Pretty good matchup. If they have Sludge Bomb, it is going to hurt, but we resist everything else. He does get to what could be a Sludge Bomb here, but I let it go. I want to make him show it first, so he does hit me with a Sludge. That definitely hurts. I'm going straight Crunch. No point in baiting. I could have overfarmed here more, but I kind of just wanted to throw the Crunch while the Haunter was still in here and not let it get out. A little bit of more lag. Yeah, the servers have been a little bit rough for me lately, but not terrible. Only, you saw that one game I definitely lost because of lag. But you see the aggressive swap here into Drapion. I don't want to let the Obstagoon just counter me all the way down and come out with all that energy because Night Slashes hurt. Night Slashes hurt my my Crobat. Like, Crobat's pretty squish, so. And then check this out. Oh my god, I make a huge mistake here. I thought I could get to 2 Aqua Tails instead of 1 Crunch, but as you see, that Mud Shot snuck through and I don't get to it, so I should have just gone for 1 Crunch. I come in with Greedent here just to tank a Mud Bomb. And now I'm just saving 2 shields for the Batman in action. Going for a Poison Fang. I know my opponent knows it's a Poison Fang, but I felt like he might be tempted to shield. I'm going to let this go because Night Slash isn't going to threaten me, and it's not even going to put me into Mud Bomb range. But he gets a boost. He gets a dang boost. Second Goon that's boosted against us. But still, these counters are double resisted, so even though they're boosted, they're not very threatening. And now I can safely just go for 2 Poison Fangs, and the second Poison Fang should like almost be enough. I get the shield. I sneak in an Air Slash. I shield this because I know his Wincon is landing a Blizzard. You can't stack a Mud Bomb and a Blizzard, so this is only one Mud Shot. I knew it couldn't be a Blizzard. And at this point, I just go for a Poison Fang because Poison Fang plus 1 Air Slash might... Yep, Poison Fang, 1 Air Slash. Just couldn't allow him to get to another Mud Bomb there. And we take the dub. Let's go. Crobat put in work that time. No Child Left Behind. Okay, bad lead. So this is where Drapion Safe Swap comes in. And yeah, oftentimes people don't have like a hard answer for Drapion, so they end up just staying in. And now my Greedent is avoiding this Obstagoon. I throw on CMP. So now if he switches, the switch clock's going to be really decent. And I sneak in an extra Poison Sting there, you see, so I didn't throw right away. And I'm trying to like just have a feel for when my opponent's going to throw their moves. So I am able to deny that time. So check this out. I already have 2 Aqua Tails, right? It takes 5 to get there. He doesn't get one through again. So I know I'm going to be able to get this off and win CMP on the next one. So this is just kind of like advanced stuff, like keeping track of your opponent's moves and like having a feel for when they're going to throw. So I force CMP. I'm not going to get to a move anyway. So I let it go. And now I can air slash down with Crobat. And my opponent just surrenders. Crobat up a shield. It's going to put in a lot of work. So yeah, my opponent probably had like, I don't know, could have had anything in back, really, like psychic types or something. Get Shadow Ball. Another Obstagoon lead, so another bad lead. Let's see if we can overcome it. In comes Crobat, a man of culture. Again, I used to my back against the wall. Never count on y'all, never count on y'all. Always count on God. I've got this Kanye song stuck in my head. He's done miracles on me. But yeah, this is a very comfortable matchup for Drapion. So our opponent made a bit of a mistake coming in here with the Crobat, because I'm definitely going to be able to flip switch. I get a shield from the Aqua Tail. I'm going to go for another Aqua Tail here. It won't quite KO, but it'll put it very low. And even though this is a Poison Fang, I'm going to definitely shield it because I need switch advantage. I need to get my Crobat onto the Obstagoon. And check this out. Not only do we win switch, but we do it with minimal health for him to farm down. So it's important we let our Drapion go down there so we have switch. We come in with our Greedent, and Greedent only has to worry about Poison Fangs here. Shadow Ball would be resisted, obviously. I'm able to store a move with Greedent, come in here with Crobat. Always want to let the first one go, right? Because we've seen the boost potential. And there's another boost! What on earth? What's with these boosts? What's with these boosts, Niantic? You out to get me. But yeah, they're going to shield this, because if we let this go, Greedent's not going to survive all those counters. And he actually gets here, which is not good for us, but hopefully 2 Bullet Seeds is enough to take out the Obstagoon. Let's see. I know I need this energy for the Golbat. This is going to be real close. I go for a Crunch here for a potential debuff. Don't get the debuff. And then we see lag here, which is really unfortunate. And you see based off the health that he did sneak in a few wing attacks. And yeah, Poison Fang will be enough. Oh, not quite enough. Let's just get to this Body Slam. But I don't think this will be enough. No, not quite. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the lag made a difference. Bullet Seeds do so little to the Golbat. I think he might have had that anyway, but just a little annoying, you know, because who knows, maybe I would have like snuck one through and it would have been enough. Or I could have got to like 3 crunches instead of a crunch and 2 body slams. Then we got like a debuff and that would have made the difference. So definitely a lot of lag lately. So I'm sure you guys are experiencing it as well, and just know that you gotta play through it sometimes. I know it can be frustrating, but don't let it get to you. Control what you can control. Unless you're lagging like so many times every single day, where it's like really taking a toll. Like maybe try and my tips are always like airplane mode seems to help me. Do not disturb. Close out my other apps. And restart my app every so often. So those are like some tips to help eliminate lag. But sometimes there's not much you can do, and you just gotta stay calm, stay composed, and do what you can do. Okay? Well, hope you guys enjoyed that team. Greedent, Drapion, Shadow Crobat. I encourage you to try it if you want. I think it's a pretty good team in this remix meta. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I hope to see y'all in the next one. Peace.